So I started Solo last night.
That's so weird. We just got done watching Solo.
That's really weird.
We started watching Clone Wars again, and we're saving up. We could buy it right now, but there's no point. We're actually putting away like $20 here and there from Ashley's tips, and we're just gonna buy like all of Star Wars Rebels too.
Jesus Christ!
Because we've already seen it all. But like you learn so much about like all that. Have you finished Rebels Solo or no? You said you started.
I'm only about 2/3.
2/3.
Probably half.
That ending though.
Really?
Yeah. Well, especially because you haven't seen any of the cartoon shit, right?
Right.
So like to you, but I don't know. I didn't tell you about it, right? I think I was going to one time, and I was like, never mind, I won't tell you.
Yeah, I don't think you told me about it.
Do you already know that?
Oh no, I don't. But I remember us having this conversation. Yeah, and then me telling you not to.
So the ending, you're like, what the fuck?
Huh?
And you're like, that doesn't make any sense. And but if you watch the cartoons, like like, oh, it does fucking make sense.
It turns out Chewbacca in Han.
Yeah.
Is actually a female Chewbacca. Yeah. Is pregnant. At the end of the movie, she has a baby, and that's the Chewbacca that we see because they grow really fast.
That is interesting.
That's what I'm predicting.
So that's what your dreams are like.
Yeah. Dude, I've been having weird realistic dreams lately. Like so realistic.
Like what about? Can you think of an example?
One was what was one? Fuck. I was just thinking about this morning. Well, it was something along the lines of like I got a message that night and I had a dream that I was responding to the message. And it was just like a normal response. And when I woke up, I thought I had responded to it. I see. Like, and then, continuity from real life to dream was like pretty good. I've just been doing that so often lately, and it pisses me off because it's like, what's real? Yeah. What's not?
Lately, more often lately than previously, like I've been able to do that thing where like I wake up from a dream and then I'm like, oh man, I want to go back in that dream, and I just dive right back in. No problem.
That's cool.
But it's weird. One time I did it 3 times back to back in the same night. It was weird. I couldn't tell you what it was about now, but I remember waking up and being like, that was convenient.
Damn.
If you could eat one thing right now, what would it be?
Like, and just deal with the consequences of eating it later?
Yeah, like you're fine. Like it's not gonna affect your body. Or it's gonna affect your body, but like you don't care.
You know what I want.
What do you want?
Old Warren cheese fries. What was that?
It's like rolling furniture above us or
Jesus
something.
Christ.
We're here after hours in this fucking...
All right.
Cheese fries for sure.
Did you want to talk a little bit about the cheese fries?
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in, gents.
Cole and I were thinking about making a video about this, a whole thing. I don't know.
I think we still should.
Probably still should.
Okay, before you get into it, I was thinking last night, if we made an actual, like, well thought out, well produced musical where you just have a musical number about the cheese fries and we put that shit online, I swear to God, that'll get so many shares and like retweets and shit.
You're right.
And I think that it would make them change it back to normal. Like something of that magnitude.
I was all ready to do something like that. And then Ashley and I went to the Old Town Warren and they changed their menu. Like they have all new menus. They didn't just change the slip that goes in their old menu. They got rid of the old menus that are like the leather, like foldable ones, and now it's just a fucking like laminated thing that they hand you.
Really?
And it's like, so now they've put all this money into paper and laminate. And I have even less hope that they're gonna change it back.
That's what they did with their cheese money that they saved on.
Right.
They redid the menus.
All I can think is now I don't ever want to go to the Old Town Warren. Even though I love going there. Yeah. And it's so stupid. But I'm like, I go there for those fucking cheese fries. I guess for people that don't know what's going on with the cheese fries, or even what the cheese fries, for those who haven't even had cheese fries at the Warren, what would you tell them? So, growing up, when I was a lad, So I've always loved cheese fries. Like, you know, you go to Eskimo Joe's if you take a day trip down to Oklahoma or whatever. They're like really, that's like their thing is cheese fries and like these burgers or whatever. It's kind of fucking annoying to go down there though, because like I'm not a sports person, but it's like right on the edge of whatever campus is down there. Oh. I don't know if it's OU. I could be completely full of shit. But,
I don't know.
So it's meant to be like a college town burger place. It's packed no matter when you go. Well, who the fuck knows? It might not be packed all the time, but every time I've ever gone, of course, it's probably on a weekend or something. It's bound to be packed. Yeah. That's totally irrelevant. Anyway, they have great cheese fries, you know. Outback, like that's probably like the first cheese fries I ever had. Super great.
Outback. Never been there either.
Yeah. That's like where I think the first place I ever had cheese fries.
Damn.
I know Texas Roadhouse has like those steak fried cheese fries, and those are like subpar when it comes to cheese fries.
Damn.
But Old Town Warren, or the Warren Theaters in Wichita, Kansas in general, the best fucking cheese fries.
Seriously.
You could ever have. Cole's on board with the cheese fries too.
100%.
It's not like this is a me thing, and then Cole like also like we both just love the cheese fries.
I know it's like more special to you, but for me it was an us thing because you were the first one who introduced me to them. Like every time we would go see a movie at the Warren, it'd be tradition to get an order of cheese fries.
Yeah, like I've over time like figured out what I want with them, what I don't want with them. Like, you know, I get no scallions, like 2 ranches, 2 sour creams. Get rid of that fucking ketchup. I don't want it.
Yeah, fuck that ketchup.
Like, I eat it a certain way. It's my thing. It's the best taste. When I give that first fucking bite of cheese fries, I'm like in my happy place, right?
Yeah.
I'm in a theater where I want to be. Eat my favorite food.
There might be a God.
Yeah, maybe. But now I know for a fact there's not.
What God would do this?
So Regal bought the Warren Theaters here, which everybody here knows.
Right.
Nothing changed to me for the bad. A lot of people had a lot of complaints. You know, they took away the popcorn buckets, which does suck. The only 2 complaints I had were they got rid of the cool old Warren tickets. Yeah. And now you get like shitty little receipt papers. I know, that like turn black and shit. Like it's a McDonald's receipt.
Right. Just takes the experience out of it.
Yeah. I said 2. I can't even think of the other one. That was actually my main complaint because they took away Pepsi, which I don't like as much, and replaced it with Coke. I
think the biggest thing I hear people talk about are the popcorn bags and buckets, and then like the size of the drinks.
The size of the drinks. See, I don't have a complaint about it. They're bigger.
Yeah.
I guess that might be the complaint. They're huge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's not a bad thing. But the water cups changed, and now they can't fit in the cup holder because of the hole in the cup holder. That's some bullshit.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
But everything was fine. They got Coke. Their Coke actually kind of sucks. It's not like, I love Coke too. That's like a thing. Like me and Cole are like,
that's our shit.
But I'll still get a Coke when I go there. I'm thinking about not anymore because it just isn't that good of a Coke. It's not like when you go to McDonald's. I know McDonald's has like a special Coke, but like regardless, whatever. I was happy they got Coke because I'm not a Pepsi person. Everything has been fine, even when Regal was bought out, I think, by some other company. So like there's like a 3-tiered theater
wasn't it
thing going on. It's like Cine something or
okay. Yeah,
I don't know. I could be wrong, but nothing has changed. No reason to think anything was going to change. One day, I think I went and saw like the new Grinch movie that just came out. I can't remember what it was. Something around that time period though. I order my cheese fries, order it how I want it, like confident, no issue. The person takes my order. I can see my plate coming up because me and Ashley always sit at the top like assholes. And I see my order coming up. Me and Ashley are like, yes, our food's here. But I noticed that the sour cream is not in cups. It's just 2 dollops of sour cream that are on top of my fries now. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. They changed that. I'm like, I don't mind. Like, I can, whatever. Yeah. Not a big deal. But I get it. And I'm like, this is fucking kind of weird. Like, something looks off, but the lights are down now and I can't really see, you know, what's going on. I start taking my fries and I notice they don't like string apart like normal. And I'm like, what is this? Like, and like the sour cream is like melting and mixing with the cheese. And I'm like, what is going on with this? And it's fucking like liquid nacho cheese when it used to be shredded like Monterey Jack cheese. Like, what do you expect from cheese fries that are from a restaurant, not a fast food joint?
That costs like $10.
Yeah. And when we started getting them, they were like 7 something. I remember that. I remember seeing it, and I could totally be wrong.
No, I think you're right.
I'm pretty sure they were like 7 something because it would cost $14 to get 2 orders of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, now they're like $10.99 or something. I don't know. Which I don't care because I'd pay for them.
I'll never forget Cameron, when he first told me about this, compared the cheese to those little bag nacho cheese things that you get for like lunch in high school.
That's exactly what it is.
Like for your chips and shit.
Like this isn't.
It's just got to be soggy.
It is, and that's the thing. And as much as I love the cheese fries, they already are at risk of getting soggy because there's a bed of cheese on top of them. Half the time when you get to the middle, they're not the best fries. Like, but by that time I'm full as fuck, and I don't care as much.
Right.
And sometimes it's great as if you pull it up, but it's different. Either way, it's different. Yeah. I enjoy at least 90% of that experience. I hit my button because there's a little button that you can push and it brings the server back. I said, hey, and this is what threw me off. Like, me and Ashley had just gone, or Ashley and I, they'd just gone not too long ago before this. And like, so there hadn't been that much of a gap. You would think if somebody's like, hey, I'd like to order a cheese fries, no scallions. Can I get these 2 things and these 2 things? Get rid of the thing that it comes with, like custom order kind of, you know, enough to where it's like, oh, this person's had this before. Yeah. Like no notice of anything. Nothing like, hey, just so you're aware, our cheese fries changed. We now smother it in bullshit. Like, I just don't get it. And I had to ask her, I go, hey, I just wanted to, because now the movie's going. It's like the intro. Like, did you guys change your cheese fries? And I got this like half-assed answer that was like, oh, we ran out of cheese and the person who ordered it, we didn't get any more. So like they're just currently serving the cheese fries with shit ass liquid cheese. Yeah. And I was like, okay. She's like, do you not want it? I'm like, no, I don't want it. Damn. And I just didn't eat. Damn, Ashley ate and I didn't eat. It's fucked up. Which was fine, but I was like, and Ashley with the whole movie was like, I'm sorry.
Because she knows how big of a deal it is.
And which is such a fat thing to be like upset about, but it's so good. And that theater is the one that's downtown. It's close to my house. Like it's just more of a pleasant experience, I think, altogether. Yeah. Because it's the only ones that like they bring it to you on like a tray. The only other place, like apparently since then, do you have input? Sorry.
I was just going to say, it's a unique ass thing. It's a unique ass food that is just like unique to Wichita. Yeah. It's what we have.
Yeah. And it pisses me off because everybody's like, oh man, now you got to go to like the AMC theater. And I'm like, I've been to the AMC theater and I fucking hate it.
I still haven't been yet.
I've twice now. I think I mean actually been 2 or 3 times, but we've walked in, like there's nobody taking tickets. Like you go buy your tickets. Like I could have just walked in. Like there's one person handling a line, and you literally go past where there's like a kiosk or like a little podium, and the ropes intersect it. Like there's supposed to be a person there. Yeah. Nothing.
Jesus.
So tickets don't get ripped. I just walk right in. Their concessions are like crazy expensive, which is like normal at theaters, but like it's just a weird ass. Now the theaters are great, but I don't give a shit about that. Like a theater in general, like all theaters are pretty much great. It's like you want to scale them from like, are they okay? Are they like amazing? Yeah. It's like all theaters, you're gonna get the surround sound. You're gonna get a fucking comfy chair. Not always. Like you can't go to a fucking, like when the Palace was here, you weren't expecting like a fucking AAA experience there. Right. I don't care about them because they don't have my cheat fries. That's the main reason. Yeah. But they do have the cool freestyle Coke machines. But I'll leave that where it is. Yeah. But, the West and East Warren here in town, they have the cantinas or whatever they're called, the Oscars Lounge. Yeah. And in the past we've ordered cheese fries from there, but you have to take it in like a foam container into the theater with you. So it's like, then it really gets soggy because you've carried it in an enclosed container on the way to the theater, and you know it's not as easy because what you're holding and like tearing apart like stiff cheese fries and a fucking flimsy dang, like we'll do it, but it's not that ideal for me.
Here's how much we loved the cheese fries. We wanted to watch a horror movie, but not at the theater, at Cameron's house. Yeah. And we literally went to the Old Town Warren, sat at the bar and said, yeah, can we just get a couple orders of cheese fries to go? We're like, are you sure? That's it? I'm like, yeah, just to go, please.
That's all we want from you today.
And then like, sure. Made it, handed us the container, and we just bounced, went back to his house and ate those motherfuckers. They were delicious.
Yeah. And me and Ashley got into a habit of doing that sometimes before, and like sometimes, you know, you just, me and you got them right when they were ready because we went to the bar and ordered. I try to do that shit where I order ahead and then they have it sitting in a warmer. I go home, I try to put it in the oven, and it's just like, you can't, I don't understand how some people,
Christ, man.
Dude. I don't understand how some people can reheat fries of any sort. Yeah. Chemically, it does not work.
I don't think I ever would.
It's fucking gross. Yeah. But I've grown up, I've known some people who are just like, yeah, same thing. I don't taste any different. I'm like, bullshit, you don't taste anything different.
It's my grandpa. All goes down in the same place.
Yeah, it's like, you fucking kidding me. So, I mean, So I have yet to see, or maybe I did do it once. If you go out east to the East Warren and go to the balcony, then they still have the cheese fries. And they will, like, you sit in a little personalized, just 2-person little booth almost. And you have a little tiny table in front of you, kind of like this, just like 10 times smaller. And they bring it to you and stuff. So like that's similar experience, but it costs like $15 a ticket or whatever. Yeah. Because it's extra. And then at the same time, you can go to Warren 21, which serves food, but they don't serve that food. Like
Jesus.
Like Warren 21. You've been to Warren 21, but
yes.
I don't know if you've gotten food there.
No, never have.
So they have Warren 21 where you can go up to that counter and order shit. You get a buzzer, that whole thing. They don't bring it to you, but you have to go get it.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
But that menu, they don't serve anything that they serve in the other place.
Damn.
Nothing but drinks. So it's like, me and Ashley went to Warren 21 to see something. I had to order at the other place and carry that fucking styrofoam container there. It was fine, but like, it was like, what the fuck? Needless to say, the Old Town Warren needs to get those fucking cheese fries back. Man. Because those are our thing. Like,
something I think is hilarious is that Cameron left a 1-star review on the Warren's page online.
I'm going to try to find it.
Oh, you should, and read it. It's fucking hilarious.
It's just so disappointing.
It is. I mean, that's something that we never thought would go away. Like we took it for granted.
I got an email today about that review. And it says, your review has helped 3,000 people.
The Warren review? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know if that means if just 3,000 people saw it or whatever.
Holy
but
shit.
It's still funny to know that it's there. It's still the most relevant review. It's got 2 thumbs up.
Damn.
All right. So my review I made a month ago. It says, I used to go to this theater once a week. It's one of my favorite things to do. That was until they changed their cheese fries. ... They took the most delicious, amazing cheese fries I could ask for and replaced... What? Fuck, I'm already fucking this up. They took the most delicious, amazing cheese fries I could ask for and replaced the actual shredded cheese that once blanketed my plate.
Beautiful.
With awful nacho liquid cheese. I know I'm there for a movie. I know I'm there to be entertained. But the Warren in Old Town was my cheese fry sanctuary. I didn't care how much money I spent at the Warren as long as I got my amazing cheese fries that only they could provide me. Now I barely go, and if I do, I don't order any food because I lost what I held so dear. Please bring back my cheese fries. Please, all caps. I can't enjoy movies without them anymore. I will change my review to 5 stars once they are changed back, and I can once more savor what I most desire in this world. My cheese fries. Damn. Now, I kind of feel like an asshole putting a 1-star review on there.
No, dude. No. That was the best part of the Warren.
It's just everybody else's 1-stars are like, ever since Rico took over, they've got dirty. It's like, I've never once, I keep hearing they're dirty from people. I've never once seen that.
Yeah, I've heard people complain about how, like, they don't pick up shit anymore and there's always shit all over the floor. I haven't seen anything like that.
The handrails are dirty. I'm like, what the fuck are you?
What are you looking at?
If you are paying attention to the handrails in a dark fucking theater, like, what do you do? Are you taking your napkin and, like, rubbing them so that by the time you get to the end, you're like, yup, fucking dirty.
I don't even fucking touch the handrails because of that Contagion movie.
Oh, yeah.
You remember seeing that shit and then just not wanting to touch a door handle or handrail ever again?
I just, I don't know. I don't get people's complaints about it, but at the same time, I don't give a shit.
But you know what we need to do sometime?
What?
Like, and I know how you feel about alcohol.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm just proposing this, okay? Mm-hmm. They have these drinks called Monacos. Yeah. And it's like it looks like a Red Bull. Like it's like in a thinner like can, and it's about that big. And they've got like all sorts of different flavors. It just tastes like carbonated juice. Okay. Like it doesn't taste alcoholic. It
sounds good.
Honestly, it doesn't. And they are some of the most potent things that you could drink, like all by itself. Like Monacos are apparently the things that you take to parties and like chug in the parking lot before you go in and you are feeling fucking good. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Connor and I went in to see that new Clint Eastwood movie, Mule.
Oh yeah, I heard that was dog shit.
It was. I'll talk about it in a second, but so we took those in, we snuck those in, and then drank those, and like we like sipped on them throughout like the first half of the movie until we finally finished them. But man, there's something about seeing a movie while like buzzed or slightly intoxicated that is just so different from seeing. We have to do it sometime just to experience it, because it's like, oh my God, especially if it's like a shitty horror movie or something like that we go see. Oh, it'd be so fucking fun.
Because of the whole Disney World shit, I know that like I didn't know what poutine was before. Do you know what that is?
No, it sounds sexual.
Well, it's like a food around Epcot or whatever, which it's a food I think it's from, I don't know if it's from Canada. I don't know what it is. I don't. Do not assume that I'm wrong, because I'm admitting right now that I don't know where it's from or what it.
Fake news.
But I know it. I know it's like fries covered in like cheese curd chunks and like.
I don't like that word.
And like gravy and shit. Like, and they have different versions of it throughout the year, but like that's what fucking shitty cheese fries is. It's basically fucking like dumpster poutine. I just don't. I don't know. It's also a dumb word, but
yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Do you have anything to say?
I guess to sum it all up, Warren, please get back your cheese fries.
Just do it, man.
This might not be the last you hear from us. We might end up making just a really crazy big video to try to stir up some shit.
I love the Warren in Old Town so much, but I will get with Cole and stir up shit.
That sounds like an actual threat that we could get arrested for.
Nothing that would hurt anybody, or it would be strictly just me making a video with Cole or something. It wouldn't be anything actually bad, because I'm not that badass. But
potentially, we might come out with the craziest PSA.
Yeah. This is going to be a video. It's supposed to be like, hey, guys.
You know what would be funny? Is this exact same setup, but in front of the Old Town Warren. With the background.
At a table.
Just talking shit on the Warren.
Inviting people out. We should have done this in front of the green screen and faked it.
Oh, we should
made it look super fake.
That would have been funny.
Like, hey, guys. It's like, that's obviously fake. There's with snow out today. There's no green trees. Stupid.
Yeah.